Good morning, guys. So today is Friday. Finally, I got my internet back, so I'm able to do some more daily planner videos. So what I've been doing last week and a little bit earlier this week is that every time I'm updating my planner, I'm trying to show you guys what I'm doing just to kind of keep me accountable and maybe help teach you guys some things. So I get paid every Friday, and I've been doing my paycheck closeouts on camera to show you guys how to do that too. This is my first paycheck. Everything went through, and then now I'm going to close out my cute little Pooh Bear cup. I'm going to close out my second paycheck. So I did start doing this yesterday just to make sure, because I honestly missed a few because I wasn't recording. I missed a few cash spendings and they weren't written down, and I had extra cash in my wallet, and that threw off my my closeout. So I had to go see my wallet and say, what is this $20 for? And then I figured it out and I remembered. But this literally is keeping me so it's really holding me responsible and keeping me organized to do these. So I hope it's helping you guys. All right, so paycheck 2 here, put movie in a little bit. So I had what my rollover was supposed to be, because I did a whole monthly budget at first and I planned out what each paycheck would be, just like a rough estimate, a low estimate. And then this is what actually happened, which luckily, I mean, that's great that it's better, because if you follow me on Instagram, I just made a few large purchases for budgeting supplies. So I'm going to have a lot of Happy Mail videos coming up. I'm switching this to a full-size disc-bound planner, which I already have, but that means that I just want everything, I want some of my things to be a little bit bigger. So I'm also getting some A5 binders. I'm getting some new A6s. I want to do all of my binders in neutral colors. And oh, I got a really cute setup for my month ahead binder from Crafted by Coco. So when that comes, I'm definitely going to show everybody, because everything is going to be super pretty. I also want to make some new sheets that have spaces for cash envelopes that I'm rolling over, checking account numbers that I'm rolling over, and then what my income is. So here I wrote down the envelopes that I rolled over last Monday and what my paycheck was and what my actual total starting balance was for this pay period. I have all my variable expenses, and let me get my calculator. All right, so I'm going to total this up, because now that I got paid, I need to start, since I know that I have this extra money, I'm going to start paying a little extra for those budgeting supplies. So I'm just going to total these up right now. 62 plus 47.55 plus 85 plus 20 plus 17 plus 3 plus 50. Okay, so that is 284.55. And then this is leftover. So I'm going to do the actual money up here minus that gives me what I have left for anything else in my budget. 1422.38 minus 284.55. Okay, so we've got 1137.83. And 1137.83 minus 828.94, 308.89. Whoops. All right. So I did my beginning money minus everything that I actually spent in cash and card So all of my expenses are here. And then this $308.89 should equal everything I have left in cash and card. Now, I'm not counting any like savings that I did not include up here because that wouldn't make sense. I can't say that I started with, you know, my groceries and my gas envelopes, but I ended also with my, I don't know, my monthly savings challenge envelope. I can't just add that in at the end because I didn't start with it. So it's going to be over. It's not going to be correct. So 308.89. Let's see if we're on the right track. All right. I have my expense trackers updated. I do have to highlight some, but $94.50 is what's left in one of my checking accounts. I use two different ones. My paycheck gets split into two different accounts. So $94.50 plus we have $15.39, $109.89. So I'm going to write that down. Checking equals $109.89. And what I also want to add, because I have some planner pages in my Etsy shop, but I want to make them better. I really do. So I'm going to add a space for what you're rolling over. Just like in the beginning, I wanted to have like specific boxes about what you're rolling over. I want to also have this. And what I would do is give different options because not everybody uses cash envelopes. Some people are cashless. Some people are just starting out budgeting and they don't use cash envelopes or, you know, things like that. So I don't want to overwhelm people or give them more than they need. So my checking account is $109.89. And then I'm going to add up what all of my cash envelopes had. And that should be $308.89 if I did everything correctly. So I'm going to do dog hair everywhere. 25 plus 20 plus 14 plus 50 plus 30 plus 60 is 199 plus 109.89. That is 308.89. All right, so we are even. We are ready to start the next pay period knowing that all of the accounts are up to date, my envelopes are up to date, and I know what I'm rolling over. All right, I'm going to write it up here. My checking account balances are $109.89. My cash envelopes added up to $199.80 or $199, and then my income was $10.70. So I always assume that I'll get like a good low number that I typically haven't gotten before, just to make sure that I don't ever short myself and like set myself up for failure. So I always say that my paycheck will be about $1,000. But then I also say over the whole month, I should definitely get about $100 of overtime. I call it overtime, but my paychecks are never just $1,000. I'm grateful. But so I'm just trying to be super, super safe and careful because I don't want to overspend somewhere and then not have cash for my bills. So my pay was $10.70.69. And I'm going to add all of that up. So we have $1379.58. All right, so I am rolling over some grocery money, which is pretty great. And what I'm thinking, because I just haven't been using all of my money, because I started eating healthy, so I stopped getting takeout. This whole past week, I didn't get any takeout. And instead of buying like a few unhealthy groceries as snacks, I've just been getting one unhealthy snack, and it's been lasting me a while because I've just been really focused on eating healthy, and that's saving me money. And I meal prepped, so being very, very aware of what I'm eating. So what I'm actually going to do is, I wrote car. This is groceries. What I'm going to do is so I was invited to be part of a collaboration, and I haven't done my video yet, but mostly everybody else in the group has. And I'm going to do that this weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. And I need some cash for that because everybody has made their own little savings tracker. And you have a game board and you roll a dice and you pretty much see which number you're going to land on. And then you play that person's card and you put away some money. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use my grocery money for that. Yeah, because I have $25. I'm just going to take out a bunch of singles. So I wrote down that I'm carrying over all of that cash. But what I'm going to do is write in my savings section, I'm going to write collaboration. It's the Buzzing to 200 collaboration. So the theme is bees and we're all a colony. And it's trying to help us get to 200 subscribers on YouTube, which a lot of the girls already did just because of this group and everybody supporting everybody. So that is pretty awesome. So I'm going to put, you know what? I'm not going to put that there yet because, so my budget column, I'm not touching because that is complete. I really should have done this. This was completed when I did my monthly budget. I broke it down into 4 paycheck budgets. So even my paycheck 4 budget column, which I didn't get paid yet, that's already filled out because I have planned for everything. So I'm not going to put that there, but I am going to put it aside, and just if I get some more extra cash and I decide, you know what, I haven't spent any of my toiletries money. So that's more money that I can put towards that. And the whole savings with everybody's little trackers adds up to 200 something. So that's going to be pretty helpful because I need a new laptop. All right, so I'm not going to fill that out, but I will put a Post-it on it, or actually I'm probably going to make a envelope for savings challenges and for dice games. I want to do some stuff for that. All right, so this is filled out. I'll do this off camera. But yeah, I mean, so that's pretty much it. I'm just going to have to write my income, my new paycheck in my checking account trackers. But basically, I'm going to take out this money because this is enough. So I am married, but we grocery shop separate because we like to kind of have a separate diet. And a lot of people find that weird, but I don't really care. It works for us. And I'm sure that you have things that work for you. So this is just what we do. And then gas, I just got gas a few days ago. So I'm probably not going to use all of this. Pet sitting, I do need to take that out. And, oh, rent, yes. So I wrote our entire rent here, which means I need to include his half of rent because his $725 I'm going to need to pay for half of this. So if I was writing only half of the rent, my half, then I would not write his half up here because it has to kind of equal out. So let me add that, plus $775. I'm going to, I guess, do a little cash stuffing, cash unstuffing video tomorrow, maybe. And then I will do my Buzzing to 200 collaboration video, and I will get some more planner update videos for you guys because I think that you guys are really liking them. And honestly, even if you're not, this is helping me. So I'm going to keep doing them, and it might not be every single day, but it will be every day that I have at least a few updates. Or if I just want to sit down and organize and go through and just talking it out loud helps reinforce like everything that I need to do, and helps me find things that I may have forgotten to do. So I hope that you guys have a good Friday, and I will most likely be seeing you guys tomorrow. And it's going to be beautiful here. It's going to be in the 80s. I live in Pennsylvania. Super excited about that. All right. Have a good Friday. Bye, guys.